Bill over here.
Yes.
So, now that you've been in there, got the win, how does it feel to get the job done, get that second paycheck?
Oh, man, the second paycheck's amazing. I mean, you literally make double. I'm hoping to get a third paycheck. We'll find out later. But, yeah, I'm on cloud 9 right now. What can you say?
Yeah, so I don't know if you've been able to go back and see the highlight of it, but it's been a little controversial, that eye poke from a different angle. It didn't really seem like it necessarily hit him in the eye. What did you see from your point of view?
I mean, I felt it. Like, I thought it was a punch, and then maybe at the end you could argue that the thumb comes out, but I felt like it was maybe the thumb knuckle too. So it was close. So, I mean, whatever. I won. Kudos to him for playing the game and taking that break because he's got a lot of muscle. He needs that oxygen back. So what can you do? It's over with now.
And like you said, you got the win no matter what, but does something like that throw off your momentum in a fight, just kind of make you second guess some things?
No, I just knew, like, okay, he's coming off of this. He's taking his time, so he's going to have a full, like, really recharged battery. So just be mindful of the big stuff coming first and then just get back to business, So be cautious maybe a little bit and then right back on the game.
And it seems like fans are always kind of split on Alexander Hernandez. So now that you've been in there, what do you think of him as a fighter?
I mean, anytime you share a cage with somebody, you want that person to do well no matter what. So whether you beat them, whether you lost to them, you're cheering for them after that because when their stock goes up, your stock goes up.
And so Billy Q tweeted out right after the fight, he said, "I want it December." What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's possible?
Tell him to shut the fuck up, okay? Am I allowed to say that here? I'm not on TV anymore. All right. No, yes, I don't know.
No.
We'll fight when we need to. I think he's fighting Nate Landwehr. I thought I saw that, or at least they're chirping at each other. We were supposed to fight before, so that's why this fight makes sense. We both fought Alex Hernandez. He finished him before I did, but I landed a lot more strikes because I also fought double the amount of time. But whatever, we'll fight at some point.
And so theoretically, for a matchup like that, that's so exciting, if you had the option, would you prefer a co-main event on a fight night in the Apex or a preliminary fight in a stadium, a lot more fans?
Stadium all day. You get paid the same no matter what, and every time I fight, you imagine that fight in front of a crowd. I mean, that was a sick fight. Every strike, people would have been going nuts, and I think that just plays to my game even more. But this, for me, is about memories and making memories, and obviously that's going to be a great memory for me, but I like sharing that with as many people as possible, So I would have had a lot more people out there, even though I had quite a few people in the Apex making some noise. It was great. Yeah, in a crowd, I mean, there's just no feeling like it. Your whole body just vibrates after you do something cool, So you can't buy that feeling, and that's a feeling I'm going to chase, for as long as I can while my body's still working.
And so last question for me. Forgot what I was going to say. All right, it's all good.
Next question.
Señor Perfecto.
Yo, what's up? ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, man, good. But the Perfecto score, you seemed like you had fun in there. You were on, you fired on all cylinders, you used your height and reach well, but it looked like you really enjoyed yourself. Even when we talked to you in media, it looked like you had fun.
Exactly. This is supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, what are you doing? I mean, again, it's about memories, right? I'm having fun throughout the process. I mean, obviously the weight cutting part sucks, but once that's over with, it's just like a weight lifted off your shoulders. And, man, it's just, let's get to business, but go out there, do what I do every single day, but now I get to show it to so many millions of people, which who wouldn't be excited about that? Your hard work being shown off to as many people as possible.
Yeah, that was a banger, man. And you kind of perfect segue for the next question with the weight. You look big in there. Like, I know you got both 45ers, but you look like 55, like 70.
Let's say I was 185 pounds in there, but no, I definitely wasn't. I know they get our weights before we fight, and he probably had at least 5 to 10 pounds on me.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I wasn't that big. This was one of the ones I was slimmest at, if you will. But I mean, just the height, it kind of looks that way when he's short and stocky. But I'm not a small 45er, but I'm definitely not the biggest. But I know how to make weight properly and safely, so I like to do that instead of more drastically and hurting myself because I'm about longevity and cardio, so I don't need to be a weight bully.
All right, and then that's perfect because of that. You hit the nail on the head, the longevity. I mean, this is obviously not like a old woman sport. You have to strike while the iron's hot, but you've really been able to make that brand grow.
Yeah.
That was a fun fight. I mean,
it was.
Like I would have loved for that to have been in an arena.
Same here, brother.
But
maybe the Sphere, huh? We'll see.
You mentioned being perfecto on
Uh-huh.
Noche. But I don't want to wait till September to see you again and do that type of work.
I hear. Well, listen, either way, I got a baby on the way, so I'm probably taking a break. Unless we can get something in December, maybe. But I got to take a break until like March, April area because this baby's due at the end of January. So got to stay home, be dad, and enjoy that whole process, and then get back to work after that.
You look great. I don't see any cuts. I don't see no ice, anything. You can come back in December if we needed you at T-Mobile.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be great. How's everything with the baby? Like on its way? Everything good?
Fantastic, man. I can't wait. Now we just got to figure out the name. It's definitely not going to be Alex.
Perfect. Congrats on the win, sir.
Thanks.
What is your typical walk-around weight?
In shape or out of shape?
I guess in shape. I mean, because if this cut wasn't so bad for you,
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned 185. Is that typically about what?
No, I've never been over 175 in my life. So I typically walk around like high 60s, low 70s. Then as I get closer to a fight, like mid 60s. But
Kind of to echo what he says, definitely with your frame, it seems that at some point the move to lightweight will probably force itself. But at this point, the 45 is not a problem to
no, not at all. Those dudes are massive at 155. They walk around at 195 pounds just with abs. And like I said, I've never been over 175. I've got no problem making 145. I'm not growing anymore. I'm 34 years old, right? So the testosterone's not going to continue like a young man. So I'm content at this weight class, and it's been working. So why go up?
Were there any surprises from him in there?
Really his patience. I wasn't sure what kind of Alex I'd get. I mean, he was patient in his last fight with Jim, what's his name, from Jersey. Jim Miller, right? Legend of the game. So that was a great fight. They were back and forth. He was very patient in that fight. There's my guys. But yeah, that surprised me, his patience. And yeah, I just enjoyed the hell out of that fight, man.
And then I guess last thing for me, what do you think this win does for your career and where it puts you in the state of the division?
Just keeps moving me down the chain, right? Or up the chain, whatever you want to call it. But it just cements my job as a UFC fighter. As long as I can keep having good fights and keep making money, I'm happy. I don't really care about numbers too much or belts or anything like that. I'm just here to provide for my family, my future kids, and just continue to make a name for myself, grow my student base, grow my fan base, and really just prove to myself, like, man, the things I'm working on is working. Stay at it. Let's go.
Speaking of the family, I don't know if you got to see Dober had his kid here. I don't know if you're looking forward to those moments in your future as well.
Who brought their kid here?
Drew Dober.
Oh, Drew Dober did? Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I tried to do it before, man. I don't know. I'm not spending $1,500 on my 8-month-old son to get here, though. So anytime they want to give me some tickets, yeah, I'll absolutely bring the babies here. The last time my wife came, yeah, we spent the money on the tickets. No big deal. But yeah, I'm not doing that for two. So if they want to do that, I would absolutely love to have the little man come in and watch a fight. He's got headphones already made for the fight too.
That's awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Congrats on the victory.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.